꽃을 찾아서 내 손을 꼭 잡고 걸어가 큰 꿈과 아팠던 시간들이
Hello people.
Alright, where are y'all?
Hey, so
Okay,
yeah, welcome to our match here. It is China A versus Kazakhstan. So hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, currently the matches the players are in warm up, so we'll be getting the actual match shortly. So yeah.
Yeah, I am very excited. Unfortunately, I do not see my boy Akolada in the... What is that?
What
What in the warm-up is that? Anyways, I do not
Oh,
see
yeah.
my boy. Aqua
Don't worry, it's
Aqua.
totally not an 8-star. It like well, forget it's 8 or 9-star like warm up. Don't worry about it.
It says 9.79. We are not worried at all.
Yeah, don't worry about
Glorious linear aim, blocky aim.
it. And yeah, so do you want to talk about the current players' stats? Can you pull it up or?
Yeah, so the thing... Yeah, so, obviously China, very disappointed to be down in the losers bracket. A lot of people had them beating Vietnam last week. Unfortunately, they just could not find the last pick needed to send them to tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's
They did
pretty
play
unfortunate.
qualifiers. Yeah, they did
that's
also play qualifiers without arguably their best player. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. Ziguchi. I'm just gonna pronounce it the ugly American way. We're gonna call him Zaguchi.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
think
they played qualifiers without Zaguchi, and he's arguably China A's best player, and he is very much their reading specialist. He had an SS in match on Easy on Fremont 2 in the round of 32. So yeah, the fact that he's here is huge for China. They also have My Angel Kazuha, who is an HDHR main. We will expect him to perform well on the high AR. On the side of Kazakhstan, their main players are going to be Motik and Akolada. Akolada, he missed qualifiers and the round of 32, but he showed up again last week and absolutely blasted Pakistan, had number 3 overall match cost for the week. So really impressive performance from him.
Yeah, so how do you think
Question-
this match will go? Sorry.
I still personally think China should be... What on God's green earth in the long stream is that? Look at the warm-up map, oh my god!
Yeah. It's truly a warm-up of all time, that's all I'll say.
Truly a warm 340 BPM stream, I'm laughing my face off. Anyways, I do think this match still heavily favors China. You will see... Because for a lot of the maps, both last week and this week, Kazakhstan having a little bit of third player syndrome. We know Motik can play, we know Akolada can play, but they also don't exactly share a whole lot of skill sets. So for Kazakhstan, I think the strategy is either going to be find something that they can get a third player on, or just find something that Akolada and Motik both think they can FC.
Yeah. Alright. Now we are now second warm up. It seems like it's
Keon decides to leave.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. He didn't quite leave yet.
Hey, it's quite a chill map. It's 4.7 stars. So, well, at least unlike the other map, it's not gonna be too bad, I guess. So yeah, we just gotta wait for a bit for they done with the warm up.
All right, whose warm up is it this time?
This time it is. I'm pretty sure it's China's pick. We check this. It's My Angel Kazuha's pick, so it's pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a short one, so at least we can get in the match quick though.
Oh, Akolada is in fact in the lobby. Okay.
Alright, so let's
He
see
is
how
here. He
Mhm.
will be able to play. Kazakhstan will have a much better chance with him around. Although the question, of course, is how much has he practiced the pool? Certainly, this week's HD2 requires practice.
I'm not too sure it looks like, but we'll see. And My Angel Kazuha seems like he really wants that last warm up. Yeah. I think he really wants to play that other warm up. What's going on?
And we need
yeah.
panic button again.
Panic. We are all panicking here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm panicking.
What?
Okay, you panicked. Alright. Alright, now everyone's back. So yeah, do you have any predictions of their Pixel fans?
Well,
Because I'm not
I do
really the players.
Well, pulling up last week's stats, there are... Obviously, Kazakhstan only played 5 maps, so obviously a bit of a lack of information going on here, but I do think Kazakhstan might be inclined to go for some of the more gambly picks, such as the DT1, such as the Nomad 1. Motic and Aqualata both had FCs on Nomad 1 last week, and DT1, Aqualata and on DT1 last week, China was the number 3 team, Kazakhstan was the number 4 team, so that is an option. They also got a decent 600k from, I cannot read that name, I'm just going to call him Keyboard Smash, it's FKDHJ. Yeah, Keyboard Smash. Got a pretty decent 693k last week on DT1 from Keyboard Smash, and that was actually one of the maps Motic didn't FC, so DT1 might be on the table for Kazakhstan. But obviously China has 3 players who can play the map, and 2 of them underperformed last week, so that is something they could look to contest. As for China, I mean, I think you just pick what you're most comfortable on. Like, it's a generally more well-rounded team, and your opponents have third player syndrome, so... You know, just pick whatever, really. Just pick whatever you can find 3 comfortable scores on.
Yeah, that is true. And
Kazakhstan. So if you're Kazakhstan, yeah, obviously you're gonna want to look for a map that Rashid can play, or Tangents can play, or Keyboard Smash can play, and just hope that either Aqualata and Motic can carry, or that, you know, your third player can find a good score. Certainly, it's not impossible. We have seen like just big carry performances out here, 1v3s. Silvery nearly had a couple of those against Canada B. But it's time to get into the picks and the bans.
Yep, Kazakhstan rolls a 72, not bad. So now let's see what China's gonna roll. China? Are they rolling? Chinese turning the roll gods.
Are in fact rolling.
Yep, they have to pray before they roll, huh? Alright, China rolled a 67k.
So close.
Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate there.
Yeah, we could have had 69 there. It would have been very nice. Anyways.
Alright, so Kazakhstan's first, I think?
Oh,
correct.
Yeah, Kazakhstan opting to reject first.
Hey, whoops. Wait, sorry. Oops, my bad. I forget to ask them first. Okay. Okay, so wait, so they picked first protect, alright then. No more 2. Right then.
I don't hate the choice to protect Nomad 2 from Kazakhstan. Aqualata can play the skill set, and Motic can play the skill set. They do have a double FC, I believe, on it last week. It's just that obviously China has 3 people who can play the skill set, and that's a little bit problematic, but, you know, you just need one of them to find a shit miss.
Alright, so they wait.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Anyways.
Wait, sorry, give me a sec.
Alright, our ref is unfortunately
I'm not
having a bit of trouble yapping and reffing
Sorry
at
about
the same
that.
time, but
Okay,
We
sorry,
do-
they are protecting hidden one first. Alright.
oh, okay. We do have our protects. China will protect HD1, Kazakhstan will protect Nomad 2, I'm assuming.
Protects. Red, and Alright, okay, so it's China's. Alright, there we go. Oops.
Okay, China A looking for their first ban.
Pretty sure need to put a time 120 2-minute timer, right? I think. I don't remember.
Yeah. Again, I don't necessarily know what China chooses to ban here. They have okay scores on like everything. Maybe a Nomad 3 or a Nomad 4. I have to
Yeah,
imagine
it's-
those are options. We also know Akolada likes to play hidden, so potentially the HD3 slider A might also be a ban on the table. I'm grasping at straws here. Really? We
Alright,
never
so,
know what
what-
these...
Right. It's back here.
Oh, okay. China not feeling very confident in the gimmick. An understandable ban. It is a skill set Akolada does possess. And we will see what Kazakhstan decides to ban. Presumably a map that either Motic or Akolada feel extremely uncomfortable on.
So we got a Hard Rock 1 ban right here.
Yeah, not surprised. Akolada banned Hard Rock 1 against me in our MSC match, which should tell you something if you know anything about me.
Alright, so let's see what Kazakhstan is going to pick first, right? And what do you think Kazakhstan will gonna pick here?
I'd imagine either Nomad 1, DT1, or maybe HD2 if they think they can get 3 decent scores on it, but HD2 is gonna be Akolada versus Zaguchi.
Oh,
Any of the free mods
our
could
first
also...
one, which is a DT1.
I kinda called it. I did kinda call it.
Yep.
Any of the free mods could also potentially be on the table, although I don't know if Kazakhstan would be better off doing Motic on Nomad and having third player tank Hard Rock, or if they'd have Motic on Hard Rock and third player try to find combo on Nomad. But I do think that... Yes, but I do
Sorry about
think that if Kazakhstan wants to try to contest China on reading, the Fremont 2 and 3 are both pretty decent picks. Fremont 2 is actually AR 8.3, which is a bit on the low side for a lot of these players. But anyways, we go into the DT1 aim gambling first, which I don't hate this pick at this level. If you go a bit higher to the 100k level, you will see that DT1 becomes the everybody and their mother can play this slot. And I hate it for that.
Right now, the plays are slowly settling in. It seems like there's gonna be the Zaguchi, Sadori, and Maingio Kazuha on China's side, and Motic. keyboard smash.
Keyboard
I guess at this
smash.
point I was say. Not the last 100k. So yeah. Looks like they are
Yep,
about
same
to start.
lineups
Just wait for this.
as last week.
Hmm.
No surprises here.
Right, seems like everyone's ready up. Check. Okay. Alright, so the match MP has been sent and we are going in a few seconds right now. Okay, so everyone is coming in, getting in the first map.
And already we have a break from Taguchi. Not what you want to see if you're China, but it's all up. Well, what's important is what happens in the middle of the map, and FKD also goes down.
You said you like my hair, so go ahead and touch it. You said you like the shampoo I wore, so I always wore it. It's really nice to
What happened to the tree?
hold you. It's really nice to talk to you. It's really nice to hold you.
Okay,
Okay,
Streamer has gone down on our end, Streamer is back on our end, and we see that Akolada has also gone down. That is very bad news for Kazakhstan, especially midway through the map. But My Angel Kazakhstan did trade out Akolada's break, so it's turned into and Motic went down as well. Not looking good for Kazakhstan.
And yeah, Celery has having a 98 help, comboing, just carrying China as a whole over here. And
Very.
Oh, the match has finished. So
You said you like my hair,
whose win is this?
so go
Unless something crazy happened, it should
Oh,
be
shit.
a win
Wait.
for China.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
wait,
that's a win for China.
wait, that's said properly. Okay, I think it's said properly. Let's see. It is China's win. It's like China.
Yeah, well, welcome back. A 1 million score from Salary. Extremely impressive performance. On nearly 98 accuracy, which it's hard to act on DT. It is.
Yeah, this is very impressive because considering everyone score is like even the highest one in lobby is 588k, which is not bad, but compared to 1 mil, that's just insane. Yeah, it's back to China's pick here. And now, also China has their first break point as well, which is
Yeah. If I'm China here, I'd probably go for maybe Hard Rock 2. The Hard Rock 1 ban suggests that at the very least, Akolada is not feeling good on Hard Rock today.
yeah.
And if
have
you
to see.
can catch one of your opponent's carries on a map that they don't want to play, that they aren't going to play well, that's big for your team.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, because it is first to 6, Kazakhstan will get to play the No Mod 2 no matter what happens after the split ban phase, because you have to win 2 more after that, and My Angel Kazaha does take my advice and go for Hard Rock 2. Sometimes I wonder if I am making these picks for these teams.
Maybe you should
With
become
that
the
being
coach. Yeah.
I'm sure they
said,
have their
though,
own VC where they're discussing these things.
Are you in that VC then?
I am very much not.
Who knows? But
I'm in this
there is,
VC, man. How would I be in 2 VCs at once?
I mean, you never know, but
Imagine if they actually were listening to that. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Alright, so everyone's ready up. So we are entering the match right now, I assume.
Yeah, FKD once again still in the lobby for Kazakhstan. And we have map. Soon, at some point.
Okay, so as we first started, you can see that China has quite a bit of a lead because FDK doesn't seem like he's that comfortable with hard rock now. Well, everyone in China has holding very nice ag around like 94 to 95, which is very good in the hard rock. But not Colada has missed, and yeah, it seems like they are not really comfortable with hard rock. And China is.
Kazakhstan does trade that on the side of China, but you can still just see how much more comfortable they are in the form of accuracy. FKD going down for Kazakhstan. Zaguchi does trade it though.
Yeah, and now it's.
But you know, accuracy is just always a good proxy for comfort level, and you can see that China's just so much more comfortable on this skill set. Akolada, actually Motic is climbing up to a 95. If Winterbug goes down, Motic could potentially bring this over for Kazakhstan. But we are very late into the map.
It's still very hard to say though, because even though there is that score there, if Winterbug were to miss, the score will also swing to Kazakhstan. Motic is also holding quite a good score there. So it's still anyone's game as of now. We need to panic again. Oh. But seems like Motive had missed.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Kazakhstan. Winterbug's still going. That will be put to China.
Yeah, congrats to China holding their own point, and it's 2-0. Pretty much ahead of Kazakhstan right here.
Alright, I think Kazakhstan has a couple different options here. They could either keep trying to go for the aim gambling with Nomad 1, or maybe they could try reading gambling. The HD2 is something that was contestable last week if they think they can find 3 okay scores on that. Alternatively, if either Motic or their third player doesn't want to play low AR, they went for the HD2 instantly. I was going to discuss Fremont 2 and Fremont 3 as potential options, because assuming either their third player or Motic doesn't want to play low AR hidden, they could also try for low AR Domod or put Motic on Hard Rock, where he might be a little more comfortable than AR8 or AR8.3, but instead they fire off the hidden 2 just like that. So they are hoping for the Zaguchi versus Akolada Hidden 2 duel, and potentially praying for a higher supporting score from Motic than what Salary and last week it was Winterbug on Hidden 2. So presumably we will see them again. Although for the time being we see My Angel Kazuha in the lobby instead.
Alright, I think I'm going to be swapped out, so yeah. I might be seeing another streamer be coming here. So yeah.
Sure.
Alright, let me check. Am I gonna be changed? Oh, no, I am not. No, I am not.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, it's fine.
We do not have Zerillia comms.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Same lineup again for Kazakhstan. My Angel Kazuha in for China. Still in for China.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to check. Alright. So we'll be entering the match right now. In 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh.
3.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. 2,
Alright.
1. We have more panic button.
Looks like the whole stream is panicking. Alright. Okay, starting out. Oh, FKD is got the first miss, and that is a bit of concerning act from Kazakhstan. And not Kolada also missed as well. It's not looking well for Kazakhstan.
It most certainly is not. You would like to see your team's best reading player hold combo on the reading map. There are a lot of perfect stacks in here. Like I said, it does require practice, and I'm not entirely sure if Akolada has gotten that this week. Although Zaguchi does go down, that is China's best reading player, I thought, but my Angel Kazuha and Salary both sitting on extremely high accuracy.
And now that Kazakhstan with a Motic miss as well, there's no combo for Kazakhstan. And China has still 2 FCs right here. And it really looks really bad for Kazakhstan in this case here.
Yeah, it
Quite
really
a big lead.
Zaguchi, Zaguchi clearly has not practiced this map, but Salary and My Angel Kazuha certainly have, and they are absolutely shredding it. Akolada and Motic not doing that badly, but FKD clearly cannot play this skill set at all, and yeah, now Akolada is having a lot of trouble with these back and forth stacks. Salary does go down, but it is way too little, way too late for Kazakhstan now. China just runs away with this map.
Yeah. It's a bit... Yeah, but it's a bit questionable considering FKD, the third player can't really play that well, but it is a point to China here, and there is the second breakpoint. So now it's back to China's pick.
Very good FC from Kazuha. Nice work there. Kazuha FC'd.
Yeah. This is a very impressive score for Hidden 2 though. Right.
Yeah, definitely. And then FKD, you can see he's just there for the vibes. Kazakhstan might only be running 3 people right now, but you know, sometimes you can't play the skill set, but you're just here to cheer on your teammates and hope they can hard carry, and sometimes they do. This was not one of those times.
Yeah, it is just a bit unfortunate here for them. Right now,
I will
China
be quite interested to see what China... I will be quite interested to see what China decides to go here. They have a lot of options.
Yeah, considering they have quite a big score lead, they could pick whatever they want at this point. Just anything that comforts them, I guess.
Well, if we're talking about comfortable maps, Fremont 1 is the lowest SR in the pool. I'm sure everybody could play that very, very easily.
Or maybe who knows, because, you know, since China is doing pretty well, they might pick like something harder. Who knows, maybe like pick another Fremont 2, considering they did beat them, all of them quite well in against Kazakhstan in
Fremont 2
gimmick maps.
and Fremont 3 are both low AR gimmick maps. Those are also options for them. They did just win on that skill set.
Yep, but
And
they end up
Fremont
being
1.
Fremont 1. Okay. Yeah, maybe they are. Maybe they are.
Maybe they are.
I don't know what to say at this point. Yeah, so Hidden 1 is getting picked here.
Okay, here comes the free mod 1 for China.
I don't know, at this point you gotta
I
give
think this is just a very... Honestly, I think the map is just pretty chill. Let me pull up the main sheet if I can.
Also, it seems like Multi is gonna side read this, so good luck, have fun, I guess.
Yeah, good luck, have fun. I certainly think that if he's going to sight read this, they should probably put him on Nomad and just let FKD tank Hard Rock, but if FKD has practiced this on Nomad, he might also get a good score on it. It's gonna be really interesting to see what Kazakhstan decide to do on this. It says heavy aim control.
Never mind, FKD did says that he never played that as well, so
Uh-oh.
seems like the whole team side reading.
Alright, the one thing I do know is that Akolada should almost certainly be on Hidden for this one. My Angel Kazuha not gonna come in for the HDHR. We will see if anyone on China decides to overmod. I do certainly think they could put a second Hidden on this if they wanted.
They could, but they did not. So yeah. Right now it is Zekuchi on no mod, Salary on Hidden, and with the bug on Hard Rock, while on Kazakhstan side, Multik is having Hidden. FKD is on Hard Rock, and Akolada is...
That does surprise me.
Yep. And Akolada is at no mod. So yeah.
I was almost certain Akolada would go. Oh no, Akolada.
Oh no.
Anyways, I was almost certain that Motik would go no mod, just because that generally tends to make sight reading easier, but instead he has gone Hidden. Akolada clearly not feeling the HD buff today. Winterbug does trade. FKD actually doing pretty well on the Hard Rock somehow. Maybe it's just a skill cap thing.
Yeah, right now both teams exchange their score, and they see that China is slightly leading, but they do not have any combo. So Kazakhstan might do the nerves a bit here, and we'll see how they get into this first Ki section.
Yeah, if Motik can somehow hold the FC on sight read, that would be absolutely massive for Kazakhstan, but never mind. I guess I did not, in fact, hear another break. Salary and and Winter. Oh, little weird stack.
Oh wait, Akolada's...
Everybody hold. Oh,
okay, man, Akolada missed. Oh. Well, but FKD also missed as well, but Zekuchi also traded. And right now, the score is in favor of China, as Salary has an FC and Winterbug with a pretty good supporting over, while on Kazakhstan side there's only Motik.
Well, Salary on the reverse choke.
Yeah. Oh, no, I just have to say that he actually choked.
Oh my god.
Right now,
massive opportunity for Kazakhstan to get a point, but it is all up to Motik here. All eyes on him.
Motik is the deciding factor if either team is gonna get the point.
Yeah, and Winterbug is doing his best to counter on the Hard Rock, although we do call it the tank mod for a reason. He is only on 92 accuracy, Motik on 98 nearly. He needs to hold for much, much longer to both hold off this combo from Winterbug and bring it home. No, he goes down!
He did not. He goes down. Winterbug also goes down. Wait, there's still a chance. Wait, no, Akolada is gonna hold. He's still holding.
Oh my god. Oh.
No, man. Holding on. It's at 400k while Salary is on 200. Right now, anything could happen.
Oh my goodness. This map is so close. 13k for Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
God.
So, yeah, congrats to Kazakhstan for taking this point, and it's their first breakpoint as well, which is a confidence boost they definitely need at this point.
Yeah, huge momentum swing for them. Although,
Mhm.
again, don't necessarily know what they pick next, but both of the free mods could be on the table now that they know it is contestable.
Yep. But right now we are on to their fans. So China is so now it's up to China's ban right now, but it's anything's on the table at this point.
Yeah, what do they ban here?
Mhm.
Very
Yeah,
interesting
definitely
choices.
China's gonna be affected a little bit, considering they are getting their picks are gonna get they lost their own pick, and also that they all say that they're side reading and they lost to it. So now we ban the Hard Rock Tree is banned here.
Interesting choice from China. Hard Rock is a skill set that they did win on, and Kazakhstan did ban Hard Rock 1, but obviously Hard Rock 3 is a very difficult combination of skill sets. It's generally an alt tech slot with alt or tech slot with Hard Rock, which is very difficult for anybody.
True. Yeah.
Kazakhstan, they have interesting ban options. If I had to guess, maybe Hidden 3, because they did just lose on Hidden 2, and Hidden 1 was China's Protect, so maybe China thinks they can beat Kazakhstan on Hidden.
Mhm.
I might also think about banning a Nomad 1, or actually, I don't know if either of the DTs have been contested, but if you win Nomad 2, you might want, I probably try to leave those open. They do tend to be a
Hidden
little
3 ban
similar
right
skill
here.
sets. Hidden 3 ban, okay, not surprised at all.
Right now it's gonna be back to Kazakhstan, which I think they might actually pick Nomad 2 now, considering this is their Protect and they do want to bring the momentum back, and they did. So right now we are on to Nomad 2 here.
We will see if this pick works out for Kazakhstan. They're gonna need some really big scores from Motik and Akolada. They're gonna need, or maybe third player to find a nice combo. It is still FKD. I think they're just purple lobbying at this point.
Yeah.
They're gonna need Motik and Akolada to find big scores. They're gonna need FKD to hopefully run up a big combo, and they're gonna need China to find 1 or 2 breaks here. Certainly very possible.
If Kazakhstan was to win this, I think it would really affect China quite a bit. So I think this point is very important for China to win here, or at least get pretty close. Otherwise, the momentum might swing back to Kazakhstan's side.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like Keon has it looks like our streamer has tech difficulties.
Yep. Alright, everyone's ready. We are about to start now.
Okay, and we're back.
Right.
Here we go. Imperfect Cherry Blossom Toho. Very famous stream map at this level. Opening a section.
Yep. Alright, so off the gate, you're already seeing quite a bit of patterns and the long streams are incoming. And it seems like oops, I can't see the board.
It seems like FKD can in fact play this map, which makes this a very good pick for Kazakhstan on paper. They do have
but
scores
Kuchi missed. So yeah, the score is now towards Kazakhstan's side. But it's kind of a long map scheme, so it's just started, so it's still anyone's game at this point. And Sudden Reese is still holding an SS. How do you do that right now? The thing is, oh no, Koleda missed as well. So now it's anyone's game. And now right now is was it two FCs on China's side compared to Kazakhstan. But salaries
Yeah, it
missed,
was-
so yeah, I mean, combos have been trading each other, and yeah, now Kazakhstan's 1 FC with I3 Woods FC as well. And China seems to be in lead because of the 98 ad compared to the 95.5 in 97 groups.
Yeah, these are certainly
right now-
not the people I would expect to see on the FCs, but L3 Wood looking like a stream specialist for China. FKD, it is. Oh my god, did you just miss on a slider, bro?
Yep, the part they missed on the stream map is the sliders. Yeah, right now the score is swinging hard towards China as L3 Wood is still holding on, and it's halfway through the map. But it's hard to say because the score gap isn't that big, and if L3 Wood were to miss, like just right about now, they would be Kazakhstan still have a chance to come back.
I certainly do not disagree. Motic on 98 accuracy. If he can hold, he should come out to around 6 or 700k. FKD going down again. He has suddenly lost control of this map. Zaguchi also getting his accuracy back up to 92. He is the second biggest. He has the biggest supporting score on the side of China. As long as L3 Wood and Zaguchi hold, China should. Oh, L3 Wood goes down.
Yeah, L3 Wood just missed, but right now it is on to Zaguchi's shoulders right here, and as right now they are exchanging their scores, China's definitely gonna feel the nerves. So as long as they can hold it out, they should be taking this point.
Atolada's accuracy. I wish it were a lot higher than it is right now because Kazakhstan could have really used that score boost, but it is not going to matter as Zaguchi finishes off with 1,000 combo and salary on 99.2 accuracy. Despite the break in the middle, he does come out to another strong supporting score of 600k, and the fact that it is only 600k, say it with me, score V2 is fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, congrats to China for taking yet another break point, especially their protect as well. So this is definitely gonna affect Kazakhstan quite a bit. And now we'll see China's pick. And yeah, right now Kazakhstan is definitely not gonna feel very nice right now. It's if you were to have like initial momentum from the 3-1 and your momentum was taken away with your protect, so hopefully they are able to recover from this, and otherwise they really have a plan through.
Yeah, really interested to see what China goes with here. You did just win on a tapping map, so I do suppose DT2 and DT3 are options. Nomad 1 also an option. You beat Kazakhstan on the DT1 aim gambling. Very much implies that you have more consistent players on that skill set, so also an option for them. I wouldn't be surprised. You could also try tech. Nobody's played to that skill set yet, and Kazakhstan did ban that, which suggests they either don't want to play hidden or don't want to play tech.
Mhm.
Many options for this Chinese team.
Yep.
We'll see what they go with. Oh yeah, also the free mods are also decent options because they obviously look like the better low AR team. After that, hidden 2. We'll see what China decides to go with. Certainly a very pivotal point for them as they look to get to match point.
Hey, they've chosen DT3 right here.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate this pick. Also, the song is the song is a banger. Although the fact that it gets put in the DT slot does kind of ruin it a little.
Yeah, fair enough.
We might have to yap over this though. That would be.
I mean, it's.
That would be a little
right now. Right now, we don't need. Dude, bang
Well,
on.
it's kind of playing in the
Bang.
background. Definitely
Yeah.
a little bit worried about that. But anyways, the DT3 pick coming out from China. They just won on a tapping map. Let's go for another tapping map. I like the logic. L3 Wood, the stream specialist, also staying in for this one alongside My Angel Kazuha and Zaguchi, it looks like. Yeah, it is AR 9.7, so certainly you would like to have some of your better high AR players in here. If your low AR, if your regular players can't read that.
So we're entering right.
And we have map. Soon. Right, early part of this map going on, and it looks like Kazakhstan. Oh, never mind. Akolada is literally just matching, but FKD having decent 94 accuracy. Motic backing him up with 92, but everyone on China holding an FC through this early part.
And right now,
Zaguchi, who immediately goes down, but it's
FKD also
traded by
traded
the
as well.
yeah, it's traded by the biggest act combo on Kazakhstan, which is not a trade that favors Kazakhstan. And I just heard another break.
Yeah, he finds another break there. Yep. But still, a quarter way to main map, but it's still anyone's game right now. And yeah. Well, Mamuti had find a miss, and even though Zakuchi traded, but Kazakhstan only have 1 FC compared to China's 2. And the score is slowly swinging towards China's side.
Yeah, it's also the lowest AC FC from Akolada. That's not good for Kazakhstan. They need either L3 Wood or Kazuha to break, like, right now coming out of this break. That miss from Motic is really unfortunate.
Yep. And especially that score trade, I think Akolada is going to be quite nervous, so let's kind of hold down. And Zakuchi had missed FKD had traded with him. This is not looking well for Cam here, unless any of two of them find one of them finds a trade. Otherwise, it's very hard for them to come back.
Yeah, one of these big FCs needs to go down if Kazakhstan want to win the map, and that is just not happening.
Yep, I think that is it. There's not enough map, I think. So this point goes to China, and yeah. So and China might be going towards their match point here against Kazakhstan with 5-1.
Yeah, despite Zaguchi not finding a good score on this map, China's still taking the point by a fairly solid 200k margin, and Motic is probably not very happy with himself for that.
Yeah, Kazakhstan
That map
really
was
needs
very
to...
winnable if he held a bit more combo.
Yeah, Kazakhstan really needs to fix their mentals and really starts getting the momentum down. Otherwise, you know, they're on they're back against the wall. They need to make a move. So yeah, we'll see how Kazakhstan would do here.
Yeah, they need to really lock in here. There are options. No Mod 3 is what I might expect them to go for, given that Akolada is on a bit of a hot streak on alt. As of late. Although I do imagine the free mods are also options, and I don't entirely know if FKD feels comfortable on No Mod 3.
Yep.
If there was a time to take a timeout, now would probably be the time to, you know, just talk over it, reset the mental, just think about where your next moves are.
Alright, they choose to pick No Mod 3 here. So we'll see how they do here. You are really the coach here to pick whatever. Right. So how do you think Kazakhstan will do here?
They're going to be banking on the FC from Akolada. They're gonna hope he can find a big combo. It's only 850 notes.
Relatively short.
So,
map,
certainly, yeah, relatively short for an alt map. Shouldn't be overly difficult to combo game if you want to go that route. The question is, can Akolada, if Akolada goes down, can Kazakhstan find enough supporting scores to potentially bring this point over?
Yeah.
FKD back in for Kazakhstan, Winterbug and Kazuha in for China. And Zaguchi is just perma-lobbying.
You gotta have the one perma lobbyer in your team.
Yeah, having that perma lobby on your team, even if he is not necessarily the best player in the tournament, is just so massive because it just makes finding players for each map so much easier. Like, finding 3 people who can play a skill set is harder than finding 2 people who can play a skill set. So, yeah, for us on USAA last year, we had Trooper, obviously not the best player in the tournament. Zerilia, Quark in a tournament with Zerilia and like Quark Tank and Kanya and Artism, but you know, just having him there, knowing he could be a reliable presence on every map, it made lineups just that much easier.
And right now, the players are gonna go into the map and we'll see if China is able to close it out or Kazakhstan is able to, you know, grab the momentum back and, you know, who knows, potentially tiebreaker. Right?
Yeah, if we can get the map, the panic button has come in. Ooh, this lag is nasty.
Yeah.
Alright, once we have a smooth, coherent stream again, we will be able to take note of the situation. China leading early in the accuracy department with Kazuha on an SS. And he immediately finds 100 as I say that, but still not a miss. Kazakhstan needs misses from this Chinese roster. And Kazuha...
And my Kazuha just missed. Yeah.
Oh, but FKD does trade, so advantage remains with China. As we go through another time skip. And FKD has slumped all the way down to 84 accuracy. He definitely does not feel comfortable on this skill set, but it is all up to Motik and Akolada to try and hold these big combos for Kazakhstan. If Zaguchi or Winterbug find a break, they will be able to take the points.
And Zaguchi find a mist here, so Kazakhstan is going to see the score lead. And yeah. And it's China's biggest...
not just yet, we are only halfway through the map. The combo oh my god, Winterbug went down too.
Yeah, Zaguchi and Winterbug missed one after the other, so the point is definitely going to go there, but it is going to go quite slowly because FDK is only having an 83 act.
Yeah, Akolada also down at 88, which is not very high.
Yeah.
But it's still very close, and Kazuha lurking there with that big recovery combo.
Right now, it's still kind of anyone's game because, what is it? Because map is only for, what is it?
850 notes.
Was done, but right now, as long as like any Kazakhstan player miss, I think it might be it. But as long as they're holding it, they should be fine here.
Yeah, Motik and Akolada, they might be able to survive one of those scores going down, but if both of them go down, that would be awful for them, especially since it's really critical that they hold here as the score multiplier just goes up so much bigger. Motik goes down,
but I think that's not enough time. Yeah, there's not enough
Yeah,
time
is
for...
Akolada going to close out the FC?
Yep.
That's what we're looking for here. Certainly this last part shouldn't trip anybody up. It does not trip up Akolada. He finds the FC, big supporting score from Motik. Kazakhstan find their second point. Akolada just on this absolute heater on alt lately.
Let's hope that Kazakhstan is able to, take advantage of this momentum, and who knows, maybe you can see the type.
Yeah, who knows? But also, China still have Fremont 2 and Fremont 3.
That is true, but it's what is it? Maybe you have a big momentum and nothing can stop you. So we'll see.
Yeah,
It's like
Kazakhstan
China's
do
pick
need to
here.
find 2 more picks and 3 more maps to bring this to tiebreaker, but shout out to Akolada, man. FC on Nomad 3 last week, FC on Nomad 3 in the MSC match on Wednesday, and then an FC on Nomad 3 here. What a hot streak.
Yep.
We'll see what China goes with here. Plenty of options.
Right, just say any. And,
The hidden
China's
one
gonna pick-
protect though. That's probably their best
I-
option here.
Actually, yeah, true.
Yeah, you gotta fire off your protect at some point. Why not fire it off? It's your most confident map, obviously, because you protected it. Why not fire it off to bring home the match? That last point is always the hardest to find.
Yep, that's true. Okay,
Now,
never
of
mind. They
course,
aren't gonna pick.
obvious-
They aren't gonna pick the number 1 and hidden one. They're gonna go for the Fremont 3 instead. Who needs that protect, huh?
Who needs their protect? They're probably gonna save it. They're probably saving it for last pick. Instead, they're
Yep.
gonna go for the Fremont 3. They dominated on Hidden 2 earlier, so they're probably banking on Kazakhstan not being able to find either 2 good scores on low AR, or they're banking on FK, or just, I don't know. They're banking on Kazakhstan not being able to find 3 good scores on AR8 CS5, and certainly Kazakhstan did not seem to have a fun time on Hard Rock 2. So, somebody's gonna have to play that awkward CS5 AR10
Or-
precision.
or you never know. Maybe someone picked easy. It's always an option.
Yeah, but there's still... Easy is considered the reading slot. Easy replaces HD.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's
We
interesting.
could also see Tsuguchi on easy. He can do that. He can definitely do that. It
Okay.
is a 1.75 easy multiplier, if I recall correctly.
Okay, you'd be surprised. This is kind of a wacky, what is it, pick, I guess? So we over here we have Zakuchi on easy, Salary on hidden, and Winterbug on hard rock, Motik on hidden, FKD on hard rock, and yeah, Akolada on no fail. So we are seeing Zakuchi with easy.
Oh, China going for the Overmod. They have Salary in the true Fremont slot, and he's going hidden. Or either way,
And,
they're going for Overmods.
Yeah, they're going for easy, which is very surprising.
Actually, not really. I did forget for a second there that Zaguchi could in fact play easy. Like I said, he had an SS on Fremont 2 in round 1.
True. Yeah, let's see how they perform here.
Zaguchi is making this look easy so far. Match point for China. Akolada definitely not looking too comfortable. He's below 90 accuracy, but Motik can read. Motik can read. FKD though not having a fun time at all. He is down at 82 accuracy. But what matters is the combo. If China find any breaks, I highly doubt Zaguchi is gonna find any. He just looks so Smooth and comfortable.
But FKD find the
Already
miss
on
here, which
99.
is not going well.
Yeah, that's bad for Kazakhstan.
Hmm.
Winterfell got a pretty impressive 95 accuracy on this anti-mod map, which is designed to be very hard to play with mods.
But still, though, China's going insane with their eye. Like, what, Zakuchi with SS salaries of 98.6, and with the bug, even with the Hard Rock, is still holding 95.5, which is very good. And yeah, right. But Winterbug kind of
score for the week. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Winterbug, even though Winterbug kind of missed, like there's still Zakuchi and Salary still holding them here. And as we're entering halfway, they are gonna trade scores, but it is
When
going to
you
be
see
quite
it.
hard for Kazakhstan to miss.
When you see it.
Please no.
See it,
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Okay, never mind. You don't see it anymore.
Okay, we don't see it anymore.
Yeah, even though Zakuchi is in the Hard Rock, even without the multiplier, they're still ahead. So
Zaguchi has
Kazakhstan-
finally lost his SS.
yeah. So Kazakhstan had a lot to do to catch up, and FKD had find another miss there.
Yeah, you really wish Motic would have held that hidden combo. Salary still. Oh, okay, the awkward aim section does trip him up there, but it's looking like too little too late for Kazakhstan. So even if Zaguchi. Like, Zaguchi could. Actually, I don't think he's quite at the point where he could put his pen down and just win, but.
Yeah.
Like, China has an easy multiplier too. Like, this.
Yep.
They have a score lead without even applying the easy multiplier. The match is lost.
Yeah, this might be it for. Oh, but Zaguchi misread that last section. Though. That's really unfortunate.
I still
this
don't
point-
think it's gonna matter because, like, the score lead is actually about 500k right now. You really would have liked to see more accuracy from Akolada. You would have liked to see Motic hold the FC. If either of those things happened, Kazakhstan might have stolen the point. But instead, it will be China winning the match. Congratulations to them.
Yep. Yeah, even though China had won here, Kazakhstan still did a pretty good job and does provide quite a lot of very intense match like Free Mod 1. So yeah. And,
Yeah, definitely very entertaining. The No Mod 2 definitely.
Sorry, it's
was
on the
impressive.
losers bracket. I'm not too sure.
This is
This
in
is
fact
the
the losers bracket. Which
losers
means it
bracket,
is the end of the
so-
road for Kazakhstan.
But yeah, so thanks for playing with us, Kazakhstan, and China will be moving forward to the next bracket, which is let me check. China.
China A versus the winner of Ukraine A and France B.
So for that particular match, will be on 15 UTC. So in how many hours? 2 hours? 3 hours? So yeah.
All right.
Are we
But that
gonna
is
stream
it.
anything else? Yeah.
I think China B and UK are on the B stream
Okay.
with no comms.
So, that's a bit unfortunate. So maybe we'll go there. Who knows? But still, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you on whenever next stream is, which is I'm not too sure, but yeah, who knows if we'll be around, but we'll be here, and yeah, hope you tune in for the next one.
Yep. Catch y'all later.
Yep.